Welcome back. We are here with part 4 of our royal family, and we are here in the Siren Duchy. So, these are the creatives, they are into music and art and all that fun stuff. So, we are here with Rodrigo and his betrothed, Camilla. Wow, I can't believe I'm remembering everyone's name. Yes, Camilla and Rodrigo. And let me tell you, I got some beautiful pictures of my Sims that I've put up around their houses. You'll see one in a moment. It's on the wall to our left, their right. And yeah, so I'm just having them get to know each other a little better. Now we do need to keep an eye on the calendar because um look at the picture in the back right there. Beautiful. Oh, and their poses, like the default Sim poses. I didn't even pose her. That was, take a picture of posing. So, I mean, some of those are so good, but I digress. Um, we have to keep an eye on the calendar because Chaz's child is going to be born Monday night, like Tuesday morning, midnight in between Monday and Tuesday. So that's what we're watching out for. And Camilla has just gone to work, so we are going to have Rodrigo come over here and practice his musical instruments. Now, honestly, I'm kind of thinking of having them all quit their jobs, mostly because I just I'm trying to get them to do stuff. We're on kind of a timeline here, and then they are just running away going to work. So, I don't know. Maybe after we get through all the wedding stuff, it'll be different because then they won't have to like be doing stuff that I need them to be doing. Because, after this, we're just going to kind of play how it goes, like with the Sims whims and all that stuff. But right now, I'm just trying to get them all to know each other and get married. So that's why the jobs are kind of in my way right now. But anyway, since Camilla is at work, I was like, Rodrigo needs something to do. So he's going to throw a party for all of his friends to come over. And yes, I know that Haley's pants are clipping because she is so ripped, but I really like that crop top with those pants. So I'm leaving it on her and I don't care. I don't care if it's clipping. I mean, oh my gosh, you should see. I think she's going to come soon. Carmen is so pregnant and like the the change in her body is such that her CC pants are like totally messed up. So you know what? It's totally fine. So we are going to have Rodrigo come and do a keg stand with Long John. They are, I think, the closest. Yeah, look, so you can see on the side of her pants. They're the closest, I think, in the pirate group. Like Rodrigo is closest to Long John. Um, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say. And then Cordelia is closest to Matilda and to um, Chaz. And then Bob is kind of like an outsider almost. Like he is like very snobby and I forget if he's self-absorbed, but he's like one of those things. And so I don't know. I mean, Chaz is self-absorbed too. Everyone's got good and bad traits, you know. And I don't know how to explain. Like I'm okay with my Sims like not being good people. That doesn't bother me. I like I like it when they act dramatically and obnoxiously because that's what makes the story fun. So it does not bother me that Chaz is self-absorbed and like all these other traits. Everyone is. I mean, Rodrigo here is paranoid. You know, I think it's good for Sims to have at least one quote unquote bad trait. So anyway, I'm just getting off on a tangent here. Um, Not that if you want to play with Sims that are perfect, that is also totally and completely fine. Not to, qualify my statement, but for me, I find the drama lots of fun. So anyway, I think she's going to bed. Yeah, she's tired. So she's going to bed. We might as well have him also take a quick nap. I mean, he doesn't really need anything, but we might as well get ready. I'm hoping to get them married soon, especially because, like I said, we need to go over to the Kitsune Duchy by midnight tonight. So we're in a hurry. And honestly, like, I think the main families that I'm going to focus on are going to be Cordelia's and Chaz's, and maybe we'll have some drama with Bob's family. I'm kind of thinking about, but I'm going to add in a couple of happy marriages. So Long John and Rodrigo are going to be pretty happy with their situations. Everyone else gets the drama. Um, but yes, so I think you know 5 households is too many to keep rotating back and forth with, even on long lifespan. I mean, maybe it isn't. We're going to have to find out. I've never played on long lifespan before, so we are kind of figuring this out together. So there's that. And what else? Look, I put a nice picture of them on the counter. They are getting flirty. We're trying to get this romance going so that we can, call Camilla our Duchess. And that'll be fun. She wants to woohoo in the bush. We can arrange that. And yeah, so I'm just speeding up their romance. Actually, Rodrigo has the soulmate aspiration. So that is definitely something. To be honest with you, I like maybe picked the least likely pirate for Cordelia to end up with. But I like that they're dysfunctional. I like it. Um but anyway, we're getting these two are going to have a good life and going to love each other very much and pop out a lot of children. No, don't go to work. Neither of you go to work. I'm telling them both not to go to work. Um, and then we will get them to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Perfect. And then we'll go outside to the bush and take care of that. I did hire them a maid as well. They don't get a butler. Only the queen and the grand duke get a butler. So here they are. They've just enjoyed themselves. Now I'm going to have him propose and we'll get the wedding rolling. So let's do that. Good thing she said yes. I was not going to be happy if she did not say yes because then we'd have to wait and it'd just be this whole thing. And we're on a really tight schedule because we have like 10 hours before the babies due. So let's do our wedding. Again, we're going to go to the same place, to the cathedral. And here we go. And here we are at the wedding. Here everyone is. I'm going to change her into the wedding dress that I made for her. And then we're going to have everyone sit together and then get them married. So here we go. Oh, I love that. I just think that she looks so good with her veil and just everything, and it's perfect. So they are very nice. There we go. Congratulations. They are married. And now we want to have people have drinks. Of course, he was just really drunk yesterday. You know, I hope that not all my Sims turn out to be alcoholics. Not like Matilda. Oh man, that was rough. I can't believe she's an alcoholic. Oh, and speaking of, we are actually going to have to bring in the thing that I said we weren't going to bring in because my Sims, as it turns out, do care. So that is something I was hoping to avoid, but I guess it moves along the story, moves along the plot. I was going to have these two try for a baby in this bush, but they just took way too long, like way, way, way too long to have this baby, like not have the baby, like try for a baby in the bush. It took 5 million years. Like they're still going hours and hours and hours later. And we're creeping up on midnight. We've got 2 hours left. And I'm like, okay, guys, I'm sorry. You're just going to have to quit it because I got to get over to that other household before that baby's born. Now, we're not going to do this for everyone, but I did want to make sure that I was there for Chaz's child here because I want to name the child. You'll see in just a second. So here we are at his place. And of course, the clock has rewound itself by 6 hours. So we are actually waiting. So let's say that the after party for the wedding is here at the Kitsune Duchy. So that's what we're going to say is going on. And I am going to control these two because I want them to try for a baby. So we're just going to have them do that really quick. And yeah, I want to get everyone to have at least I think everyone needs at least 2 children. And look, Carmen is like, what is happening in my house right now? Okay, Carmen, you don't have to just stand there. So, yes, basically, I want all of them to have at least 2 kids so that we can do some marrying to each family, get the genetics going. So I'm just making sure that she's pregnant, and she is. Congratulations. And here are some more pictures. Like I said, I've been putting up pictures. Everyone is dancing, having a good time, and yeah, just enjoying themselves. And I was going to have Carmen walk away for a little while because, she is actually a loner. So she doesn't really like being around all these people. And I'm like, Chaz, who do you not like? I can't figure it out. I'm like, who do you have this tense moodlet for? Who is it? It's not Cordelia. I would have banked on it being her because of the cheating, but it's not. So I just thought that was so weird. And then yeah, she's got to go to the bathroom. I mean, she's very pregnant. And then he is hungry. She's hungry. Let's get everyone fed and have them all go to the bathroom. And then hopefully it'll be time for the baby to come. Oh, yep, we're going into labor right now. I'll let her go to the bathroom first. But actually, you know what? I think she pees herself. Like, how does this even happen? I told you to go to the bathroom. You didn't want to. He starts making grilled cheese, even though there is food on the counter. Big sigh. Okay, so she's now taking a shower. It's like, you're trying to have a baby right now? Like, let's go. So they are having their first child, and the first child is Cordelia. So it's a girl, and he names his daughter after Cordelia. So I thought that that would be really appropriate and also inappropriate for his marriage. I mean, that is definitely a faux pas, naming your child after your, ex-girlfriend. So we are actually going to come back here and spend the rest of our time with Cordelia. She is the main character after all, so she's going to check in on the baby. And I hate having babies, but that's why we've been spending time in other households. So actually, I think this baby. Okay, am I the only one that didn't know that like baby birthdays aren't set in stone? It's like 6 to 10 days or something that it could be, and this baby decided to go for 8. I'm like, really? Really? Why? So, um, oh, and you know what? I have to tell you the drama from last time that I decided wasn't going to go into the story that now is going to go into the story because actually Cordelia has a sentiment about it. So, because of that, we are going to incorporate it into the story. So, I'm going to send everyone to the spa actually because I thought that that would just be a nice thing for everyone to do. Cordelia can get a massage and enjoy herself a little bit, pamper away from baby time. And so basically, the thing that happened in between videos is that Matilda is an alcoholic, as I have now mentioned a couple times. But Matilda became an alcoholic without my intervention. Like I didn't even do anything, and she just like kept autonomously getting drinks, and now she's an alcoholic. So that happened, and then one day while she was drunk, and I don't know, I think Xander was like tipsy. They woohooed in the shower in the master bedroom. They did that. And I'm like, you guys. Because Matilda is like Cordelia's mother figure. And now she's an alcoholic who slept with Cordelia's husband. Like, and you know what? I mean, you can say what you want about Cordelia. She is not a put together person, especially in the romance department. But she has not, um, she hasn't cheated for some time. Like she really took to heart her breaking it off with Chaz since pretty much since the wedding, like after that, like after she got pregnant. So she's been, on the straight and arrow, straight. What is that saying? I'm straight and narrow, I think. She's been on, that path for some time now. And so I think that that really stinks. Anyway, so she was trying to make friends with Camilla here because they're both creative, and Xander totally loses it. am I the only one who didn't know that jealous Sims will get mad over just friendships? Like, I really thought that it was only a romance thing. But no, she was just chatting with Camilla and he freaks out. Like, dude, it says sometimes jealousy is irrational or whatever. And it's like, no, you can't just freak out on your wife because she's making a new friend. That's like crazy. So, anyway, Camilla is creative and really likes music and stuff. So I figured her and Cordelia would be good friends because of that. So, anyway, the night is kind of ruined for Cordelia, and she heads home and, has to check on the baby because nobody will do what I want them to do, and nobody's taking care of the baby. So, I wanted her and Xander to have a talk about what just happened because that is not okay. You don't just freak out, especially in public. Like, what a mess. So, I'm trying to get them to talk. And look, it says betrayed by cheating. Cordelia feels that way about Xander, which is hilarious because she cheated first. But anyway, I guess she caught them. I didn't know that she caught them. Like, I really didn't know that. And so, we have to incorporate it into the story now. So, I mean, I just can't believe it. I mean, I wonder, like, let me think. How must she be feeling? Like that's her mother figure who's now like completely fallen apart, become an alcoholic, slept with her husband, who she's been trying really hard to be faithful to, hasn't been faithful to her. And like, I mean, two wrongs don't make a right here. Cordelia obviously should not have done what she did by cheating, but also Xander shouldn't cheat either. And so I'm thinking that they're just going to yell at each other and kind of say, um, you know, complain to each other about the cheating, and she's like, you can't blow up like that in public, blah blah blah. And he's like, well, what can I do, because you used to be a serial romantic and I know you were with Chaz. And she's like, you can't even talk because you were with Matilda. So I think that he didn't know that she knew what he did. So that is where it's at. So these two are not happy with each other, they're fighting with each other, their romance is almost all the way down. So we are going to have to find out what happens here because it's not like they can get a divorce. I mean, it was an arranged marriage in the first place anyway. And what if Eliza doesn't have Cordelia's eyes? They're going to have another baby. So all of these things will need to be remedied, but they won't be until next time. So I will catch you then.